Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlin McCarthy coming to you live from our digital studios. I'm joined by meteorologist Erica Page. So, Erica, today, if you were out and about, the roads were really slick, really dangerous. Unfortunately, a lot of accidents today on the highways. So walk us through what we can expect later tonight, but also for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, so the good news is the big system that brought us the sleet, the freezing rain, kind of just pretty much everything in between, that is starting to slowly work its way off towards the east. Now, the reason we're going to keep the 19 First Alert Weather Day going through tonight is because if you have some untreated road surfaces, even somewhat well kind of traveled roads that were kind of passable, easy passable today, maybe just wet, temperatures are going to fall into the 20s tonight. And so if they don't have that good brine on them that ODOT and just other city crews can put down to try and kind of bring the temperature down in terms of when the ice really starts to form, you're going to have some slick spots by early tomorrow morning. So that is the main reason why we're keeping that 19 First Alert Weather Day going. Most of the winter weather advisories have now been allowed to expire early, because the system has slowly started to clear out of here through the evening hours. The exception has been our primary snow belt, so Lake Geauga into parts of Ashtabula County. The reason that hasn't been able to be let go just yet, it's because we actually have a system that's sitting just up to the north, so you can actually see some heavier bursts of snow just north of the Detroit area. While most of the area won't see this, as it kind of slowly starts to swing down towards the south, our northern counties may get a little bit of a clip of some of that snow through the overnight hours. Again, it's not going to amount to a whole lot, but it could just add a little light layer of snow to some of those road surfaces where ice may be underneath that, and so that's where you're going to have some of those slicker conditions. So here's your future view through the rest of tonight. Again, most of us are quiet now as we kind of head through the next couple of hours. It's really just an overnight opportunity for us to pick up on a little bit of that snow into our primary snow belt. Most of that will come to a close very quickly, but you can understand why I'm concerned with some slick spots across the area, just because your temperatures are going to be essentially into the mid-20s to lower 20s by the time you wake up early on your Sunday. Now, as you go about your activities through the day tomorrow, generally not expecting too many issues. Can I rule out a stray flurry? No, but for the most part, we're going to be trending a lot drier, and we're going to be trying to clear out some of those clouds, though I will say I think a good majority of tomorrow will be mostly cloudy, which is why we'll actually keep a lot more of that cloud cover around as we kind of go through the day tomorrow. But some clearing certainly is possible once we get towards the second half of it. Again, temperatures upper 20s to about lower 30s. So if you have plans, maybe you're watching the big game with friends or family, or maybe you're going to head to a local restaurant, whatever the case may be, you shouldn't run into too many issues. And that's the good news, at least in terms of the weather. Now, over the next several days, this weather pattern is going to stay pretty active for us. I really don't see an end in sight with this train of systems that's continuing to roll through the region. Monday is a quiet day. That is the good news for us. We get kind of this nice little break in between systems. And I have trended Tuesday a little quieter as well. There's a system that's rolling in south of us, but new data just continues to push it farther and farther to the south. So while a couple stray snow flurries are possible, say south of I-76, the vast majority of northeast Ohio should stay dry and quiet because high pressure starts to build in. And that kind of limits how much moisture we have available to us should that system try and nose a little farther to the north. Now, the one that has trended farther north is the system coming in during the middle part of the work week, so Wednesday into Thursday. That one's a little bit more complicated. We'll have to watch for any further adjustments. We may see it move north-south in terms of new data coming in over the next couple of days, so we'll continue to nail that down as we get closer, but we are trending more so towards an icy mix. For that reason, I've nudged up our temperature a little bit for the middle part of the work week, near freezing to just above that point. You'll notice my downward arrow on Thursday. That indicates where we're going to have falling temperatures likely through the day, where we start the morning mid to upper 30s, and then the temperature just keeps crashing essentially as we go through the afternoon, likely wrapping up early evening hours already into the 20s. So it's going to be a stark difference likely from start to finish. And so it's going to keep some snow showers around the region. Good news is Valentine's Day is looking quiet. I have a note there on Valentine's Day as well. It is our first 6 p.m. sunset officially officially over at Hopkins, which is what we use in Cleveland when it comes to sunrise sunset time. So that is some exciting news. It means we're a little closer to the start of the spring season. Unfortunately, Mother Nature's just not going to be cooperating with us in terms of spring-like weather anytime soon. And we've got another wintry system on the way this next weekend. Looks like it's going to bring us a lot of the same of what we've been dealing with the last couple of days and likely again through the middle part of the work week.
All right, Erica, thank you so much. And we're going to check back in with you coming up in just about 45 minutes on CW 43 at 10 o'clock and 19 News at 11. Have a great night, everyone.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media at Cleveland 19 News.